Welcome to Game Talk Live. Paul, Todd, top gaming news stories of the day. It's live. You'll figure it out from there. What has been confirmed is a new Call of Duty. Obviously, it's an annual franchise. However, we do know what the next Call of Duty will be. AI, go ahead. What is this?
AI, that's a meme.
That's Call of Duty.
No, this is...
AI, that's not right, AI.
Call of Duty. It's...
You sure?
No, AI, this is incorrect.
Put up the I'll take care of this.
Yeah. The new Call of Duty, AI. The new Call of Duty has been confirmed by Activision. It's Advanced Warfare. And this is a nice spin on it because what does Kevin Spacey have to do with Call of Duty?
I can tell you, the last Call of Duty had some crazy space action, so this time they went even more spacey.
Okay. Part of their marketing plan was this. They put out a little Instagram video. AI, go and play it real quick. Don't play Carl Winslow.
Ideas don't determine who's right. Power determines who's right. And I have the power, so I'm right.
They made Kevin Spacey look very real in this. Go ahead and play a bit of the trailer. I think
Unlike
a lot
his
of people.
last movie.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of people. House of Cards. I still like this.
Yeah, it's clever.
Protection. From invaders and from themselves. People need a leader who can give them both the support and the constraints to keep chaos at bay.
Well, Wolf, you're a big first-person shooter. What's your reaction?
I'm kind of sad with what Call of Duty's been doing recently, so I'm not really on the hype train yet. I don't really care that it has Kevin Spacey.
News about Valkryie here, huh, Todd?
Yeah.
Exciting stuff.
Yep. Oh, yes.
What does this mean? Well, I'll tell you.
Okay, what
Whoever saw Battlestar Galactica? Anyone? Hello?
I did.
Yeah. The news here is Valkryie is going to be adding Katie Sackhoff's character, kind of. It's going to be called Rain.
Oh,
Katie
really?
Sackhoff's in Valkryie. That's the business.
Yeah, she's just the voice of it.
The other news, Valkryie has switched to Unreal Engine 4, correct?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's
There
it.
you go.
Well, we have a
There's the
video.
news.
Go and play the video here, AI.
It starts like Battlestar Galactica, where you actually zoom out of the spaceship.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
Oh, that looks awesome.
10 of their developers from CCP, we're not making this up,
Okay.
decided to take on a gentleman named Gunnar Nelson, I believe.
In Iceland?
In Iceland. Here are highlights of what happens when video game developers try to take on one of the best fighters in the world.
Okay, so these are game developers fighting an MMA fighter.
Look at how pumped he is.
That's a developer, by the way.
Yeah, and he gets
this
annihilated.
Is the developer
Getting his ass kicked.
basically
That's a horrible position
literally
to be
getting
in.
teabagged in real life.
Yeah, he's like,
This is
this is,
gross.
okay, so here's one of their developers. This guy's big enough to eat hay.
Yeah, this-
They carry him in like Jesus, and what happens?
And
Just
he
destroyed.
Destroyed by the...
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is tapping out.
World of Warcraft trying to encourage PvP play again, Todd.
Oh, yes. It's nice to give the Alliance a reason to keep trying to win at Battleground, so that's really nice.
Sure. Here's what the news items that they've put out. AI, can we go ahead and put up the quotes? Todd, why, first off, and what's the underlying thing? That, I don't play a lot of WoW, you do.
I don't. I've not played WoW for a while, but I love that game a great deal. Now, the PvP, player versus player versus environment, the type of equipment that you use and the armor that you wear has different types of stats depending on how you want to play the game. So when you're on a server and you're primarily focused on player versus environment, you get gear that is solely focused for that purpose. But that leaves you out of this entire other area where you can go fight other players. And so to try to equalize it and bring more people to the PvP world, it sounds like what Blizzard's going to be doing is making it so that when you enter into one of these battleground areas, your PvE gear will scale up or scale to somehow match the accordant PvP version of that armor so that you can actually compete competitively in those environments. Of course, because that's a change in gameplay and game dynamics, everybody's pissed off about it. Well, I'm not. I think it's actually kind of cool, and it might actually get me back into it.
Omega says, PvP is the thing I hate the most in MMOs. GZ says, rest in peace, World of Warcraft. Who still plays WoW out here, and who finds this news significant in our Skype or our chat audience?
I find this news significant. What I have to say about this change, it's good for the person who's just coming back into the game and doesn't have the actual gear to PvP, because you will get crushed.
Yeah.
There's no way you even have a chance, and it's just unfun, and you have to grind your way to this gear.
Right.
So this is actually making the game more fun for people to just get back into the game if they haven't played. So it's a good marketing play.
It is.
Oh, that's lame.
That's not lame. It's basically just trying to encourage more people to get into PvP. Now, here's the thing that I
No, either you're the best or go home.
No,
No one lives forever could be coming back, quote unquote.
let me tell you guys something. The reason we're covering this is as gamers, we have to. We are obligated to cover
We really
this
do.
because this is one of the
Gamers
best
with a
first-person
Z.
shooters ever made. In fact, it was like one of the first ones I ever played. This game was ridiculously fun
All right.
and exciting and awesome.
As it stands right now, it's a PC game. There's no digital distribution. legally. So the trademark has been filed for this thing. Night Dive Studios, which has a history of doing this, turning older PC games into digital games that'll end up on Steam and GOG. Someone decided to take Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear Ground Zeroes 5, whatever you want to call it, and make a little mashup with Batman.
Oh, well, that's cool. Could be working on cancer cures, but you do this.
Could be watching Cocktail instead.
We
right?
could be watching Cocktail.
This is an ongoing thing
amazing.
Paul and I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why does no one watch the movie Cocktail?
No one's watching
Tom Cruise?
Cocktail,
You
the
guys could all be doing that
1986
right now.
the film.
It's weird.
Anyway, watch this mashup, Metal Gear, Batman, AI, go big.